se ebia ebrenti bintumi nka na bakosem tintintin na se mebia mebo ne tofa ye papa Alhaji Aliu Mahama ye wo no 3rd March 1946 ena nyameto nsafre no endedue 16th November 2022 ye papa Alhaji Aliu Mahama na oye engineer sen ye politician obeye vice president wa Ghana ha free 7th January 2001 to 7th January 2009. Of course, na oye new patriotic party this year mapa. Na adia na eda ensu awene ho say His Excellency Alhaji Aliu Mahama na oye Ghana's first Muslim vice president. Yeah, he became Ghana's first Muslim vice president, and he was married to Yemame Hajia Ramatu Mahama, who passed on to glory just this year, 7th April 2022. Omoba Bema, any Yenya Bema, Honorable Farouk Aliu Mahama, as you see, I mean, say or no, a member of parliament for Yendi constituency. His Excellency Alhaji Aliu Mahama, after 2 terms as vice president, he sought the MPP's nomination for the 2008 presidential election. But at the party's convention in 2007, he was unsuccessful, obtaining only 6%, 146 votes in total. So after then, he retired from active politics. May the Lord continue to grant him eternal peace in the name of Allah. Emompa de se wo hwe edwuma Aliu Mahama beye ya na yenhu no so vice president da we nya manyosem na meye, but until say Alhaji Mahmoud Baomia ebaye no na yenhu vice president bia sa Alhaji Aliu Mahama wabo edwuma pa na ade ye me ya pa ni say time after 2 terms ogina sanki ento na so aba na nkombe yo mampani no MPP amanyoku hwe papa enim ema na 6%. Nka bi kura pa mo ne be se bia anye ye kura be 35% bi na se yedum so anye ye next time na 6%. Abatwa ya 2 yigina nipa oha ene eduanan insia 146 votes, making it 6%. Ohedi no kase fear delegates and not retire from politics. That's about it. I don't know. Endra, a very reliable source, Madam Fu, you name it. You name it, frame Endra. You name it, or to say me, entire frame ya hu. And or the 2 minutes say, ye nya bema, music producer, Isaac Taylor, Roots Music, Yami Atunsa Freno. Timifa Akwenya Insu, na Mijidi say music producers ne DJs na yingina yani Isaac Taylor of Roots Music yanene edi edwuma pa. He was a very good guy. Isaac Taylor nyame mfa ne currency entiana pay Endra and you name it. Ofremi kachem say God himself madam for pa. The sad news this morning is that our dear brother Isaac Taylor of Roots Music fame has passed on. Akunta pop card ne I mean music industry obi any Isaac Taylor yesinya me atonsa friend ye Endra nko ya mebusuafo ne adamfofo nyina ya maye nyina ya ho ya akọ. 1945 in London. UNESCO no a acronym the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Neti anasa ne headquarters ewo World Heritage Center ewo Paris, France. Ekuta 193 member states. Of course, Ghana a member of UNESCO. Ghana actually became a member of UNESCO on the 11th of April 1958. Na obi bisa say UNESCO nankasa na edwuma ben na edie. UNESCO is a specialized agency of the United Nations aimed at promoting world peace and security through international cooperation in education, arts, science, and culture. Endra and Donald Trump added to just say or news be or the better man saying in any now we and shada and young one will be as usual. Just as we all guessed, Donald Trump has officially launched a third bid for the US presidency, and shortly before his speech yesterday, he filed paperwork with the Federal Election Commission formally declaring his presidential candidacy and to set up a fundraising account. Nadia eye one say Endra Oman speech ni wie no ne yere eye Miliana eno de obeka ne ho na ne baba eye Ivanka played a key role in the Trump administration, but guess what, she was not part of the occasion yesterday, but rather Ivanka issued a statement and I read. She said, "I do not plan to be involved in politics. While I will always love and support my father going forward, I will do so outside the political arena." Nikunu aya Ivanka Nikunu onoso na okuta oye key aide during Trump's time in office. He also did not attend. A sign bia ko say time Donald Trump sa January 6 entokwana esi ye no ye set up commission a yetoto nkrofo ano ye bisa ne baba ne de to ho plane say ne papa luzu ti ne papa njai ade a wo ye no ne papa ekogina say obedi say obeye ye biom ne baba no ameka ne ho this time ne baba na so ndi nechi na wa wo kwa kogina se ye nto so aba oba abanmu ugina wechi pa obaba ne say afi we one wonko Donald Trump say wo hunu say science no enye wo mo a ugina wo mo echi midterm election wo mu nyina luzu ye nti sisi ya no nkrofo a Donald Trump so get ready ebi Ron DeSantis amebo odin chirawo ebi Glenn Youngkin, of course Mike Pence also a very strong contender, and a guy Larry Hogan, and afi Liz Cheney, that is the daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney. And to know, watch out. Well, let's see how it goes. Politics, dear, you can't tell. Ebusuya anape miyem insunugu miyemu pao. Benim sawatia endra Russia for etoto to paye bebre de gu Ukraine. Na we nye news. Na wobi nim ase missiles ne baako patriye ekoto Poland fo asase so ema ekum nkrofo mienu. Na wo say
FM.
And rip off the knob.
Peace 104.3 FM Suni Ebusuya baby yedru no edwumekuo akese anan wo madaruma me ne wo beche brief message bi intisi yedase yebehya the free Hisense, the only electronic company here in Ghana. Hisense, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Me patrol Hisense 2022 World Cup triple promo. A promotion be a yedi ahyehyɛ so sɛ ne be ya krom be yede. Krom be yede sɛ ope TV kɛseɛ size bi a wohia bi a ene ko Hisense showroom bi a ye wono yade tonde miensa TV, sound system, any your smartphones. Ya tete so a yede ye Hisense 2022 World Cup triple promo. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people. Ejumekwa toso mienu a touch range of products. You wanna touch floor cleaner, touch glass cleaner, touch hand wash, touch fabric softener, and a touch zone. Good news and I say mo amutu nyoma mokofa nyoma ewo ukanhye no. Sisi ya woko ye nua bema eye Ibrahim Lucky Stores ewo ukanhye a obenya touch range of products nyoma ni nyina bi ewo Ibrahim ho ewo Lucky Stores ewo ukanhye anaso upeno dodo etu aton a obetumi afre 0540 448337 0540 448337. Ejumekwa toso miensa skakrabia Best Point Savings and Loans. Na Best Point Savings and Loans si enfan tudwa senya me adomo a next week free ukwada de copy me fiada. Next week ewo Swedro branch. Womo eba beye monogram giveaway. Monogram customers ngina mo wo Swedro. Munhwe no mo say next week free ukwada de copy me fiada monogram. Customers ngina yawo yebeye achede amazing giveaway from Best Point Savings and Loans. And ejumekuo etoso anan insurance ejumekuo Best Assurance. Best Assurance, we say your protection is always assured. Semade ejumekuo wo mo sponsor jumedia sedia yentwa series a ye running this week, that is Wisdom to Build. Wisdom to Build. And because me breaking it down and me why I intend to do when and where. Pray for me. Say me to me a two no mean to me a two no na me wie ba kokra eye. Me foundation scripture me gina so me ne wo check Wisdom to Build. Proverbs 24:3. By wisdom a house is built. Odofo nyame asem wo hu. God means what he says and he says what he means. Emi ya si me yima kumem na imebunu yen ya breso no yen obi anka nkyere yen. Bible say by wisdom a house is built. Unsi dan na we say Kofi ye wisdom wo honso ye hia sika. Me say Bible onim sika. Bible bo sika. And the Bible free wisdom. Bible na when mu nyansa chen nyankopon a ono ochoro na asam no. Bible aka ne pi. Uji tumu a ubesi dan ne bi. Bible say by wisdom a house is built. Na ese wo hunu nyankopon adwene se nyankopon na pede se obia enkanka wo soso ubesi dan ana. Jeremiah 29:5 say nyankopon na eka say or say sisi adan ya dan ba ku or say build houses and live in them, settle in the land, plant gardens and eat the fruit. Deuteronomy 28:12 esen ekire nyankopon na koma so ade e de mawo or say when you have eaten to your fill and you've built fine houses. Each time God is talking about what he intends for you, God never says a house. Jeremiah 29, or say build houses. Deuteronomy 8:12, or say build fine houses and live in them. Just don't forget your Lord, your God. Endra mema statistics bi say emema uyi emema oha. Emu inchemu edioson enum. 75% of men, they don't build before they die and they leave this world. Wisdom to build. Share, there could hear this concerning midlife crisis and say, I'm talking to you as a young man. How you avoid becoming homeless in future, especially in your old age or at your retirement. The facts are there for you to see. Some of our fathers, after working for several years, when they retire, they have no place to call their home. Tutuweni, obiye the police 30 years, or call retirement, or konukrum, oni dying, obiye the teacher, obiye sojeni, obiye the tony, musicians, DJ. Ya baby say na nisikeni na wade ye den. Odi toto nyoma wo so toto ni bia edan pe na wusi a wo ba sebi dachi ombisa wo se wusikeni na wade ye den. Edan pe empaboa bibia wadi wusika be bia after so many years you have nothing to show for it. So take what I'm sharing with you, very, very important. Wisdom to build. Yesterday I talked about why a lot of men don't build. Not because they never had enough money. It is time you have to admit they didn't have enough wisdom to build. Growing up, the money that passes through a man's hands, they are more than enough to provide a decent home. First of all, they don't save. Secondly, they finance romance. And Rami Yafatu who be said blog back and Nedue. And your memoir dinkra blog back who 6 CDs. Rewo inti Otompa Buebi or person they call party. 600 Ghana, 100 blocks. Ukuta iPhone, na 4,000 CDs, 500 bags of cement. And ukuta wa nsam 500 bags of cement be amazing be a self-contained straight away into obia ukuta iPhone no ukuta self-contained nsam. This is the wisdom you need to build. Can I tell you something? For all the young men listening to me, no young man in his 20s can be in a relationship and build a house. It is mutually exclusive. Tieniye, abrantie bi a wedi between 20 to 30 years. Wontumi ntwempna na unsi dan ensi da. Enti famu baako, sa wo twempna, if you are financing romance, you cannot build a house. So if you are within your 20s, sika obetumi de esi dan no, ene na wo de twempna no, at the end of the day, woma wobeka kire ode o papa ode ni sika ode hwe mbesiafo ho ada chinka me kafa ntika se ne ye ona me kome aba akeba je obi ake o papa ekeshika ekekwe ye ahe noji you are financing romance echiri ye beka kire wo mase o papa ni sika no ode hwe ema ho. Today I want to try and do two. But with the time, anyway, pray for me. Maybe I'll be able to do the two. I want to do, yesterday we did why people are not able to build. Now this morning, I want us to take a look at when and where to build. When should a young man start or attempt to build? That's a very good question. Every individual, every young man should ask himself the question, when am I supposed to start building? The answer is when you get the wisdom. When you get the wisdom to start putting money aside. When you become an adult and you start doing one or two to get money. Personally, after my national service at Asin Fusu in 1989, I was 19 years. My national service was Asin Fusu 1989 thereabout. They made it 19 years. na fosu ho no ene me hu se sa brante bi peso ware a na boys omokotu clay no no mu de atwa blocks nti boys edinsefo besi ho a na blocks no na yeto na me hu se yesi dan da. So I was like, omotu clay e de atwa blocks omo de esi dan one na yere akohyem. Nti me ba enkran ha no after my national service no ana me catch papa on say if ye papa mu fie no obi asi fie wi a ekwan da ho. Nti me ba na me send papa say o me hu se ne ye si dan na kampese me si chamber and hall bi ewo ye fie ho. Na me papa say wonya nyansa no de me papa anka say wonya sika no. Me papa ka chem say Kofi say nya nyansa no de be si da. Asase no da ho. Wa woja si. At the age of 19 years, I attempted to see a chamber and a hall. It took me, yes, I miss you. It took me 3.5 years to finish chamber and hall. Why? Because I was not gainfully employed. I was a hustler. I was not gainfully employed. That is when I realized what the Bible says, that it takes wisdom. My papa and can't say, when you see kana with the besi Papa Kachen says, when you're nyansa, we the best there. And you see, at the age of 19, and me see my first chamber and hall. After the first attempt, my second attempt was a story building. The rest is history. I'll tell you the secret. All it takes is always the first attempt. That is all it takes. Let me write this somewhere. Your first house should not be your dream house. Sadia no ene man mrantie bebre ye moto ho saa etofa ho a na fe de wentumi incident. Everybody has a dream house, but I'm telling you from experience, don't let your first house be your last house. Ade ne hia ne so obesi ba ko awie na wa bisa ho se me de blog si so a ene me ni mesi dan e be hye wo nkran obisi si adan bebre. We share Brasia. It is normal, so we rent apartment when you come of age. But we rent apartment now. Don't graduate from a tenant to become Oga tenant. When you say we are tenant for more than 20 years, I want your ordinary tenant. What be your Oga? You make Oga for tenant inside. You see, it's normal. If you rent a house up to the age of 40 years, especially in Accra, a normal thing. So betine obi fie kusi 40 years. But after 40 years no, enye normal. Maximum 50 years. Eni sa wo fra obi a landlord, enye. Wo rent dan a eye, ema weni bre. Be ma usi so apa rent dan. Wo wonim se bosome so a obetua kantu be ye dwuma. Sa wotena wo papa fie a one share ejuma kura wo mpe bi nye. We a young guy tie me. Wo nya wie school a free wo papa fie wo rent dan a wo betua kante pa. Wo ti wo papa fie a wo nya comfort bi wo ntua edan ka. So wrapping it up, when should a young man start to build? The very moment you start a family. Because you must give your children a place they will call my father's house. Jesus said, the Son of Man has no place to lay his head. But he went to where he called that place my father's house. Woe betide you. If you are a man and your child comes of age and he cannot find his father's house, he will conclude that my father was a useless man. You can't blame him. Akwadebia neni befi. Ne wenhu neja fia. Ni obeka ne se meja oye sanseni wambobra. Okay? Now, listen to me carefully. I don't suggest you should build a house before giving birth or getting married. Obu o simpese me simi dan wi ansa na maware eno ne de me ne wonya adwene. Because even no, getting married will help you to be stable, to save and build a house. Okay? Wo ware ntemu a mo ye eduane a mudi ti obetumi save sika na wo de esi dan. Okay? But when your firstborn arrives, at most, by akwalani bedi 14 years, he should have a place he will call my father's house. If not, if he comes of age and realizes that there is no place called my father's house, your son will rise and call you useless. Joseph catched Pharaoh said, 7 years of abundance, keep a fifth for 7 years. That is Genesis 41:34. Efutua Joseph edema Pharaoh. Say Pharaoh 7 years afibia fa emu enchichemu eduenu. That is 20%. Guess what? If by the time your firstborn arrives, you decide you will provide a father's house for him, and you begin to save 20% of your income for the next 7 years, by the time your child will be 10 years, you will be able to put up a decent accommodation where your child save 20% of your income. At most, by 7 years, you'll be able to put up. I check said then bibi to travel by wobani 14 years. You will have a decent accommodation. That's all that time would allow. Today I did when, so tomorrow we will do where. Because where no baby obesi would die wo and on the anchira wo tricks kakre bia oba atwasis ga wo go tami. Baby obesi die no one tricks wom ya anchira wo with experience obesi dan no but wundem what you say me da see baby.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Peace FM, station with a vision. 104.3 Peace FM, Peace FM, 104.3 Peace FM.
Say abra menu edi enkomo edifa ejapade ho se na ebeya na wokobe da chibia afi wagogo no na se bebia wodi utibe tokra yedin. This is the most appropriate time for me to talk to you about special sales bia ekoso. Megidi says asamo menu ka edifa adansie ho no stimulate bibi ewo wadwene mu ekenya bibi ewo mu a quality properties run special sales be a mede to enim nia wo ho beso bia edin kan quality properties eyadwumekuo bia. This is the most reliable source of acquiring property here in Accra, or for that matter Ghana. Inti utiemi wa manone ana ufri amanone wa bansrahwe kakra wa Ghana ha wa yedwuma etiens kakra opese wo ye japade wa Ghana ha ya hweye na osika no anko shekwa. Quality properties will be so very reliable, and I endorse it personally. There were 4 master bedroom story building. You see 4 master bedroom story building. It be a semi-detached and it be a detached. In the best neighborhood in Accra, that is at East Legon Hills, between British International School and Melcombe, East Legon Hills. We're selling it at very competitive prices. Etosono, there were genuine plots of land at East Legon, near High Sense Warehouse, and between British International School and Melcombe, close to East Legon Hills last stop. Sa ejapadie mienui, se we are interested me pacho me the telephone numbers be tuja. Ubitumia fre 0200 203 444. Asasi any property way ningina ye land titled registered. Ningina ye land titled registered. Into what surobi en yechire 0200 0200 203 444 and I say 0547 448010 and I say 0207 499 449 0207 499 449. Me patrol impenifu amude dada indwuma bia no to say banks, hospitals, schools, hotels, any event centers. Me kanfo edwumeku a omudin ede waitis ede maw. Se ma introduce waitis a chiro se omoye sanitation and hygiene consulting firm. Ne wo mu no se we opening bia with bank ano. We opening bia with hospital ano. We opening bia with school ano. And now you opening bia with hotel and event centers ano a. Me patrol to nsa frɛ waitis. Enyuma a wo mu ye no edorso ebi ne se waitis ISSA certified member, and we provide janitorial consulting, staffing and capacity building services. We also provide third-party hygiene audit. Very, very important. Third-party hygiene audit. Say bia we dwuma mu ho, wo cleaners na de wo ho. How would you know say hygienic standards na wo bank or hospital na wo school no up to standard? Any a bit me supply or hygienic products, any PPEs. Me patro bomode na frɛ waitis e wo numbers a me dey to dwai 0302 986 407. That is 0302 986 407. And I say 050 778 7373 050 778 7373. Everywhere na ye call Blue Jeans energy drink. Sisi Ghana, when we need an energy drink, what we choose is Blue Jeans energy drink. Especially for the game of football, we prefer Blue Jeans energy drink. We want to be bold. You also need to be bold, be sharp, be tough, and be smart. For bulk purchase, contact Budget Cash and Carry on telephone numbers 0208 128 187 or 020 812 8190. Blue Jeans energy drink, Ghana's #1 drink. Ebusuya ye ka sikasem ho asem. Ecobank si yemfa nto dwase bronya eba. Nti wo ho na obi fra wo telephone so se wo free Ecobank na se wo to mrade ebia wo tufu se wo password hwene yie na se fe kra de koye se Ecobank fo ye bank account details me patcho. Bibi to say bank account details can only be updated at an Ecobank branch into ya maweni and naho. Answer na me call me patcho oba time bia utie me na pay. Yada say o dish ye bia we di free infie mienu. E de kopem infie nsia. Mame me kanfo Kel Kiss toothpaste e de ma why. We the Kel Kiss toothpaste na we di twi wo dish ye nsia. E din kan e be ma ne sene be pai fita to be say wo dish ye no sre a ne sena pai fita osre a ne kan ne kasa etoso mienu enum ka bi wo ho obeyi na afei abo esene ho ban. Kel Kiss toothpaste eye kama pa ne me dey sore so eye good news a e free ebusuekuo eye Vodafone. Sisi de Vodafone fo be kun aferi o ye de Vodafone too much. Eye too much. Vodafone too much data ye de aba. If you want to experience the freedom and convenience of non-expiry bundles, then dial *700# and stay connected. Vodafone, further together.